Hey, what's up guys, TechTime here, and I am back again with a brand new video. And in this video we got this phone right here, and this phone is the Samsung Galaxy S8, and it's been out for about 6 months, and in those 6 months it gained some competition like the LG V30, the iPhone 10, iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. We'll talk about them in a bit. The reason behind doing this video is to see how good this phone is compared to the competition right now. And this phone, this phone is not really that old, 6 months, so it's halfway through its cycle. So this phone is still one of the best flagships out there, and it deserves that spot. One, look at this display. This is the Samsung Infinity display. So it's this bezel-less edge-to-edge display, and it is absolutely incredible. So watching videos, reading text, this phone is pretty much all display. It's really incredible. And I know a lot of flagships nowadays in 2017 all have this bezel-less display. Shout out to the iPhone 8, not iPhone 10. Yeah, but here's my thing. Would you rather get the Galaxy S8 or the iPhone 10? Hear me out. I think that people should be paying attention to the Galaxy S8 more than the Galaxy Note 8 or the iPhone 10. And let me tell you my reasoning behind this decision. So first of all, the iPhone 10 and the Galaxy S8, they both share an OLED display. Now I haven't seen the iPhone 10 in person, so I can't tell you if the display will be better than the S8 or if the S8 will be better than the display on the iPhone 10. Both of them should be really competitive when it comes to the display. Now, one thing that me personally I don't like about the Infinity display is those curves. I wish they were a bit more subtle than that. I know that every year they try to improve them, and they do a really good job improving them every year, but to me personally, I don't know. I feel like the whole edge thing is just not my cup of tea, and that's just me. That's personal preference. So in 2017, I feel like most flagships look really good on the front, but look really ugly on the back. iPhone 10, I really don't like. From what I've seen in pictures and videos, I'm not really digging that positioning of the camera, but again, all that is just personal preference. And one of the cons about this design is this right here. You might have heard of it, the fingerprint scanner. And the fingerprint scanner on here, while it's there, iPhone 10 does not have it, so that's one of the perks of the Galaxy S8. It's there if you want to use it, but I feel like it's more of an inconvenience. But like I said, if you want it, it's there. It's sad to see the Touch ID gone on the iPhone 10. So Face ID should replace it, but then again, hopefully Apple patches things up when it comes to Face ID, because as far as people are concerned and in general, I haven't really heard a lot of people say positive things about it. I don't know, maybe, again, it's first generation, but it is what it is. So the S8 does have a fingerprint scanner as well as an iris scanner. Now, not to be confused with face recognition. On the iPhone, the phone recognizes a person's face. On the Galaxy S8, the Galaxy Note 8, it recognizes the iris. It's called that's why it's called the iris scanner. So kind of different things. Now, the other thing that I'm not really too happy about the design is this button right here. I kind of just want to grab some tape and tape it so I wouldn't press it on accident. Bixby is annoying, alright? So far it hasn't been helpful at all. I don't use it, I hate using it, and if they fix it in the future, then alright, I'll give it another shot, but as of right now, it's trash, alright? It's pretty much garbage, to me. Like I said, everything that I'm saying here is just personal preference, it's my opinion, and I want to share it with you guys. So, so this phone is certified water resistant, so you can drop it in water for about 30 minutes, although I wouldn't really recommend it. Let's test out the speaker quality, which also is another con of this phone, but Samsung kind of makes up for it, because you do get this right here, the 3.5mm headphone jack, which Apple doesn't provide. And I guess some people have moved on to wireless technology, but to those who didn't, well, too bad. Really, that's really the only thing that I can say for that. So yeah, let's watch the iPhone 10 hands-on impressions. Although the X and the 10 will confuse a lot of people. All right, so let's do a speaker test and a video test at the same time.
Hey, what's up guys, MKB.
So one cool feature is that you can actually crop the display so it will fit the whole screen instead of having those black borders. So yeah, I mean it will still crop it, so you will lose some image, but if you're fine with that, then go ahead. So you do get this full infinity screen experience if you want.
HD here, and alright, it's the one we've all been waiting for. Apple held an event today at their new
Oh dang! So really, you can block the whole speaker by just putting your finger on it. So I've heard the iPhone 7 speaker and it sounds really good. So I think the iPhone 10 speaker will sound way better than the Galaxy S8 speaker. I'm just kind of being random and all over the place here, but I just want to get my thoughts out. So okay, let's quickly talk about the camera. And the camera on here is a 12 megapixel sensor, same from the Galaxy S7. It's a new sensor. The pictures should come out as crispy as it was last year, and some pictures should come out better, but not really a lot of difference. So really the Galaxy S8 and the iPhone 10 should have. Now the iPhone 10 does have its dual camera, the telephoto lens and the regular wide angle lens. Now the Galaxy S8 does give you more features in terms of like manual mode and things of that sort, but if you're not into that sort of things, you can just open up the camera, snap a picture, and that's that. So it's really simple, really easy, and the HDR on here is really good, and the camera technology of Android phones in general has really come a long way in the past couple of years. Android and iOS, those are two different platforms with the ecosystems are different, and that comes down really to personal preference. I am an Android user. I wouldn't mind iOS. It's just that iOS to me is just not as customizable as Android. If it was, then that would have been really cool, and I would consider switching to iOS. But as of right now, I'm an Android user. It is what it is. That's just what I prefer. Okay, so we covered pretty much most of the categories. Speed. Can I just say it out loud? And I know some of you might get mad, but the iPhone 10 is going to be faster than the Galaxy S8, period. The iPhone 7 Plus is already as fast, if not faster than the Galaxy S8, so I'm expecting a lot from the A11 Bionic chip. But at the same time, let's quickly look at the price. The Galaxy S8, you can find it right now for about $700 to $800, which is not cheap, but at the same time, it's not $999 for 64 gigabytes. And once you run out of the storage, because once you run out of storage, really, it's too bad. And that's one thing. Like, I wish Apple would figure out a way to include a micro SD card, because this does support a micro SD card. I believe it's up to 2 terabyte. I don't know if people will use that much, but you have the option again. So with the Galaxy S8, you're getting options. You're getting a fingerprint scanner, which you don't get on the iPhone 8. You're getting a 3.5mm headphone jack, which again you don't get on the iPhone not 8, but the iPhone 10. Now you do sacrifice the dual camera, and if that's really that important to you, then I would go ahead and get the iPhone 10. Quickly, before I wrap this video up, the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, compared to the Galaxy S8, they're not shit. They're probably gonna be faster, same camera quality, same speed as the iPhone 10, but at the same time, and you do get the fingerprint scanner, but at the same time, design-wise, they're pretty stale. Yeah, they're made out of glass. They look kind of cooler now, but those bezels are just unacceptable, especially in the iPhone 8. I mean, if you're gonna price this is gonna turn into a rant right now. So if you're gonna charge $700 for the standard iPhone 8, at least have the decency to give us a better display. I know the quality is really good on their IPS panel, but at the same time, give us a better resolution, like a 1080p panel or something like that. Come on. But yeah, that's besides the point. I would definitely go with the S8 over the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. That's 100% for sure. Unless you prefer iOS, then that's a whole different story. But yeah, I mean, overall, this is just my impressions and my thoughts. So the Galaxy S8 6 months later, it's still worth it, and I kind of made this video into a comparison with the iPhone 10. But again, I would definitely, if you don't really care about the OS, then I would go ahead and buy the Galaxy S8. you're getting options with the S8, and with the iPhone 10, no more Touch ID. I mean, the headphone jack has been gone since last year, and I'm pretty sure some people already adapted to it, but there are some features that some people can't live without. So yeah, I mean, again, all of that is just personal preference. And yeah, let me put the phone down. This video has been way too long. I want to thank you all guys so much for watching, and yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.